Today, GiveMeSport are bringing the Virgin Bet 5 game to life. Fives is a free-to-play game where you can get free cash for Premier League goals.
Oh! I've got the man!
Reveal your team each week and get up to £50 in cash for each goal they score.
Sometimes in life you get what you deserve.
He's an absolute animal coming on off the right.
When they ask me about the number 10 for England to play behind Harry Kane, I've always said the same, James Maddison.
My front four are on flames to win this.
Go to virginbet.com for full terms.
All right, guys, so we're back and we're going to be looking at the last 2 weeks, the talking points. Now, some of you guys have performed very well. Others have not. Jon Parkin, we're going to start off with yourself. Now, Salah and Fernandes are coming through with the goals in the last 2 weeks. Are you disappointed that they only managed 1 goal each against Leeds and Norwich, respectively?
Yeah, devastated, to be fair. Not happy with Sterling and De Bruyne either, by the way. They're not getting off lightly. I said about Sterling, I weren't happy with him, and I'll still stick to it. De Bruyne should do better. I weren't expecting much from Mopé, and I was probably expecting more from Salah, especially.
Well, Salah's allowed a couple weeks off after all the hard work that he does. I can see John Barnes there getting ready.
He scored a goal, John. What more do you want? He scored a goal.
To be fair,
just accept that. How many do you want him to score?
He's had this couple of weeks off when he's in my team.
He wasn't off. He scored. What more do you want? It could be worse. It could be Carlton.
That's a compliment, Salah, because, you know what I mean? If you're that good and people are expecting more than 1 goal in 2 weeks, then what can we say?
Yeah, especially the teams in the footing again.
Jon Parkin being a centre forward should know better than that. You support strikers union, support your strikers. He scored for you, be happy.
You think I'm being too harsh?
I think you've been a bit hard.
All right.
But after wasting about Sterling, mate, you're a hard taskmaster, I have to say.
The proof's in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding.
You know, I think we should move it to you, John, Mr. Barnes, because, you know, of course, you've got your beloved Jota, Maddison, and Rafinha. They were all benched. At least the latter scored, though, so that works out for you.
Of course, because Jota, he rotates every now and again to play up front. He's been injured. Maddison will play well. Wood at Newcastle finding his feet. So, as much as I'm disappointed, Rafinha came up good. Obviously, Jermaine will be happy with Harry Kane scoring a hat-trick. But
not really.
Not really, no? Yeah, so listen, I can't complain. I said I had a good 5-a-side team. This is the team I've got is a possession team, and we're not going to score many goals. But if it's 10 passes for a goal and lots of possession, my team will be okay.
The team I've got is a possession team. Jon Barnes, love it. Okay, Mr. Carlton Palmer, you good?
Don't even come to me.
Yeah. I was just asking. I was just trying to find out how you are, how life's going. You know.
Yeah, no, life's going pretty good apart from the players.
Yeah, I thought so.
Typical manager, blame the players.
Yeah, let's be honest. 2 weekends and no goals, right? Lacazette hit the woodwork and had a goal ruled out versus Brentford. We can't deny the fact that the players have been performing well, but you just really haven't been getting the luck when it comes to the goals. Lacazette then saw his shot go down as an own goal versus Wolves. I know you're furious.
Yeah, no, and Bowen, who's been in fantastic form for West Ham. I mean, the goals he scored this season, no, it's not happening for him, Pookie. Norwich are getting beat every week, so that's not happening.
You must have done homework, Carlton, because when the pictures came up, you didn't even know Pookie or Bowen. You didn't know who they were.
Correct. I knew Bowen anyhow. But having said that, I thought, to be honest with you, I thought Paul Pogba, who's returned from injury, I thought against Leeds United, I thought in the first half, in particular in conditions, right? I know he didn't score goals, but I thought he was absolutely fantastic. I'm a big fan of Paul. I am a massive fan of Paul Pogba. I really am. And I said at the time, Man United, I said, why didn't they, when they put Ollie in charge, why didn't they go and get Didier Deschamps? Because Didier Deschamps gets him to play week in, week out you know, when he plays for the French national team. So, you know, and he's I mean, people forget he's won nearly every honour in the game. He's still only 25, but he's just got to find that consistency in his performances.
Still didn't score though, did he?
He still didn't score.
I just want to delve into the Paul Pogba argument. Do you think that if he played in the team, if he had a fair run in the team, I've seen him come off, you know, he comes off every 60, 70 minutes since he's come back from his injury. Do you reckon if he was able to play a full 90 minutes, you would get more consistency, thus equating to more goals?
No, not really. At the Man United haven't got the balance of the team for him.
Just about to say that.
The balance of the team's not right for him. If you look at France, they set up, they're hard to beat, they don't concede a lot of goals, and then you've got Kante who plays in midfield. When he plays for France, he's virtually given a free role in terms of he can go forward, he can go back. He's got to make the team tick, but the team set up with stability to allow him to do that. Man United are poor defensively. When they spent all the money that they spent on Sancho, I said they needed to go and buy a midfield player who could play alongside him. Fred can't play alongside him. McTominay's not the answer, and Van der Beek didn't settle down, you know, for whatever reason.
You know, I think that's fair, but the last bit I wanna move on to when it comes to Paul Pogba, I think you were right, Carlton, in some senses. But Marlon, I want to ask you, shouldn't a centre midfielder be able to do everything? What is all of this? Well, if he's not a 6 and if he's not a 4 and he's not an 8, and like a centre midfielder should be able to do their job regardless, right?
80 million quid.
To be fair, I hear what you're saying, but Carlton's spot on in what he's saying about Pogs. He's literally, he needs people around him to do what he wants to do. With France, he's an absolute different player because he gets that role where he enjoys, and he's an enjoy player. All of us here, when we've played our best football, we're enjoying our football. He ain't enjoying his football at Man United. So it's not working out for him, and CP's is spot on with the assessment that he had of him.
Well, you have to say, Marlon, you have to say he has a different attitude playing for France than for Man United. For France, he is
massively.
He runs around, he tackles.
Now,
you build 1 second before Pogba. Once you then start to talk about building about Pogba, Fernandes is the number 10. He's the one who's really going to be the luxury player. Then you got Ronaldo. Then you got
I'm not saying about. I understand, but not
3 of them a free roll. You can't.
No. But I'm not saying about build it around him, but he just doesn't seem comfortable in his position that he's playing. So
who gets the free roll?
You know the best.
Well, Ronaldo ain't going to run around. The number 10. Fernandes is the one with the free roll. So if Pogba's going to do what he wants, you got 3 players who want to do what they want.
Yeah, but they haven't got a good balance there. They haven't got a balance.
Exactly.
That's what we said about the balance. Ronaldo was brought into Manchester United. Let me tell you, he was available. That was more to do with. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big admirer of Ronaldo, but he was brought into the club for other reasons. It was a financial.
About the nature of who then has a free role. Who do you say go and play, do whatever you want? You can't have the 3 of them. Ronaldo out, only Fernandes out. That's what you have to do if you're going to play Pogba. You can't play Pogba.
Exactly. I'll tell you guys, Pogba ain't signed a new contract yet, so it's probably going to be Pogba out soon.
Can I just chip in a little bit here?
Go on, John. One last bit.
£80 million and he needs players round him. Is that a wind-up?
He plays differently for France. He plays with commitment and discipline for France. For Man United,
we'll definitely be that's for sure. All right, so Marlon, back to you. Now, 3 of your players
still never scored.
Marlon, 3 of your players coming through. You must be buzzing.
Massively, just on them toes of that Jermaine. I'm right behind you. Harry Kane, my boy. I'm buzzing.
Can you tell me what was the best goal of the bunch?
Best goal of the bunch? Come on, you should be telling me. That's Song and Kane.
Do you reckon that was better than the Mane overhead kick?
Yeah, mate. The ball to him, the touch, the finish, to finish him off. Yeah, mate. That's I love a bit of that.
Joe. Only strikers will get that, bro. Only strikers will get that.
Really?
I don't
Yeah,
understand what it takes, man. That was a bad boy.
And I was buzzing because it was against Leeds as well. So
shut up.
Marlon, you're going to cause a riot here, mate.
Oh my God. I'm switching this off, man. I'm done.
Moving on to our Leeds representative, Mr. Jermaine Beckford. How you doing? You good?
I'm very good, man. I'm very good. Hey, listen, top of the pops, mate. What do you expect? I can't be unhappy with that.
New manager, old one's gone. Are you happy about that?
Not for long.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed Marcelo Bielsa's gone. From a business perspective, listen, it makes perfect sense. The results have been bad over the last 4 weeks, 5 weeks. So from that aspect, yeah, it makes sense. But when you delve deeper and you look into what Marcelo Bielsa's actually done for the club, to the club and around in the city, mate, he's left such a deeper impression, a longer lasting impression on Leeds as a city. You know, he used to go to food banks and child hospitals by himself without being prompted by the club or whatnot. He used to donate a lot of his own money to lots of different charities. He, like as sports people, we get messages constantly, people sending messages saying, oh, would you mind wishing my parents a happy birthday, or somebody may not be too well, would you mind just wishing them sending some well wishes. He would tick through thousands of these every single week.
Right, I think we should be looking at the upcoming fixtures this week, okay? So you got Leicester versus Leeds. That's going to be a big one. You got Aston Villa versus Southampton, Burnley versus Chelsea, Newcastle versus Brighton, Norwich versus Brentford, Wolves versus Crystal Palace, Liverpool versus West Ham. And on the Sunday, you got Watford versus Arsenal. You Arsenal. Man City versus Man United. That's going to be an easy one for City. And on Monday, you got Spurs versus Everton. Okay, so let's get to the teams for this coming week. So let me name to you guys the teams that you've been acquired, all right? So, Jon Parkin. You got Jamie Vardy from Leicester. Tyrone Mings, Aston Villa. Musa Sissoko from Watford. Sadio Mane from Liverpool. And Dele Alli from Everton.
You're in my reaction, aren't you? Absolutely gutted with that.
Oh,
well, you're not on it as well, flipping. You are hard to please, mate. I'm telling you.
Right, I'm telling you. Has Vardy been playing? Has Vardy been playing?
No, he's back now.
Right, if Vardy's back fit, brilliant. Mings, oh my God, right? I don't know what you all lads think, but he's horrendous, right? Sissoko.
You're talking about scoring goals or just generally? This is just about
in general.
Scoring goals.
I'm not expecting to score a goal, and I think he's crap. Right? Sissoko.
Oh my God. Wow.
But you think he's good?
He can score a goal, though, with a bit of luck.
He's crap, right?
Don't judge their abilities, judge their possibility of scoring goals, John. That's all you want, goal scoring.
There's more chance of conceding plenty. Sissoko, I don't know him. Mane, very good. Ali dropped off the face of the earth, hasn't he?
Sissoko used to play for Spurs. He's at Watford now.
Yeah.
Well, obviously his career's going downhill then.
He's still in the Premier League.
Has his legs gone or something? Because if he's at Watford and he were at Spurs, something's going wrong there, isn't it?
He's never been a goal scorer. I feel sorry for you with your team there, mate.
So I think I've been stitched up there. I've been dealt a bad hand.
Well, yes and no. I mean, let's move on to John Barnes' team. So, Barnesy, you've got Luke Ayling, Leeds. I'm a big fan of his in general. I think he's a hard worker. Harry Kane from Spurs, started scoring again recently. Joe Linton from Newcastle, Thiago Silva from Chelsea, and Bruno Fernandes from Manchester United.
Yeah, I'm happy. I must admit, I'm happy. Of course, Harry Kane is on fire. Scored a hat-trick. I wish I could have had him last week when Jermaine got him, but of course he's back on form. Joe Linton has been doing well for Newcastle. As much as he's now playing in midfield rather than a centre forward, when he comes forward, he scored a good header on the weekend. Thiago Silva comes up for corners. I don't necessarily expect him to score, but that's a possibility. And Bruno Fernandes, you can never tell. In fact, he probably had more chances than anyone playing for Man United coming to support Ronaldo coming from late. So yeah, I'm fairly happy with that team. I think it's probably Harry Kane and Bruno Fernandes that I'm going to be hanging my hat on, you know, hoping for one of them to do something. But overall, I have to say that I'm happy with the team. Yeah.
Carlton Palmer, what about your team? Raheem Sterling, Man City. Shea Adams, Southampton. Ben Mee, Burnley. Miller Rashisha, Norwich. Danny Welbeck, Brighton.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, well, you know how I feel about Raheem Sterling. I'm a big fan of Raheem Sterling. So you got the Manchester City, Man United derby. It's Man City. I expect Man City to roll them over. Although in recent years, Man United have always done well at Man City. So I'm happy. I'm happy with I'm happy with Raheem. Che Adams at Southampton. Southampton are in a rich vein of form at the moment. They're away at Aston Villa, but they're playing well. So yeah. Ben Mee for Burnley. They're at home to Chelsea now. Burnley have just come on. I mean, I thought they were dead and buried. Burnley. I didn't fancy him to be like that under the manager, but they've found two good results recently. So, and if they're going to do Chelsea, it may well be off a set piece. So Ben Mee there. I've got Rasika for Norwich. They're at home to Brentford. Well, Norwich are getting beat every week. They don't look as if they can score a goal. So that might not be well. And Brighton, they need a result. Now they're away at Newcastle, and Newcastle, what? Won 3, drawn 2 at the last 5 games. But if anybody's going to score for Brighton, then Danny's as good as anybody. So I won't say I'm jumping up to the stars about this, but it's better than my previous 2 weeks' teams. I think I might get off the mark this week.
Mr. Marlon Harewood, you've got Mo Salah from Liverpool, Ricardo from Leicester, Lacazette from Arsenal, Varane from United, and Chris Wood from Newcastle.
Yeah, no, I'm happy. I'm happy with my team. Obviously, Mo Salah, after the weekend, he's going to be buzzing. So I can see him getting a couple. Leicester, Ricardo, can't see him. To be fair, he scored quite a few, to be fair, going forward. Hopefully he can nick one at the weekend. Lacazette, your boy, will be interesting to see. Hopefully he can get another goal. Can't see Varane scoring against Man City because he'll be doing more defending than anything else. I can see that. And Chris Woods at Newcastle, I can see him getting a goal, just the run of form that Newcastle have been having. So I think I'm happy with my team. Very happy.
Yeah, no, and of course here you got Jermaine Beckford, Cristiano Ronaldo. Depending on how you feel about his recent performances, you'll either be happy or not.
Can I put him on the bench? Is that okay? Is that acceptable?
Oh my gosh!
He's had lots of chances, hasn't he? He's had lots of chances.
Oh my gosh! He doesn't look like the same Cristiano that we've come to see over the last 15, 20 years, does it?
He's gone, and he's gone.
He is 36, though, isn't he?
He's sulking. I know. He looks like he's sulking. He's frustrated. He's questioning himself. It doesn't.
Let's
look
hear the
great.
rest of the team first before you start getting all negative, Jermaine. Come on, who else is in your team?
He's got Thomas Souček from West Ham, Cancelo from City, Wilfred Zaha from Palace, and Eric Dyer from Spurs. Eric Dyer.
Wow. What? Hey, Big Parky, can we swap teams, bro?
I don't think I want to, mate, to be honest. I think yours is more ranking than mine.
I think it's because I won last week. I think that might be it. Give everyone else a chance to catch up.
Wilf gets a lot of chances, doesn't he, at Palace?
Yeah, Wilf
he does.
He gets a few chances. Who
Souček is a good shout as well, to be fair.
With the late run. Yeah. Cristiano, same sort of thing. If he's on form, free kicks, penalties, possibly. If Bruno's not
free
taking
kicks,
not really. City though, bro.
He's shocking. I'm better than him.
Can't see him.
He scored one free kick in about 15 years, and he keeps getting excited when he gets over the free kick.
He just keeps on kicking them out of the stadium. It's ridiculous. Right, João Cancelo, I can't really see him scoring. Eric Dyer, can't really see him scoring either. So I'm laying a lot at the door of Wilf Zaha and Souček and
Christian.
Ronaldo. Stop acting like you ain't got Ronaldo. Come on.
I don't care.
Trust. I was about to say the same.
Yeah, but the game's against Man City, so you know they're not going to have a lot of the ball.
Yeah, but you know he'll get like a consolation goal though. He'll get a quick tap in, innit? That's or penalty, Ronaldo. You know.
Nah. Nah, it's not happening.
You've got
Listen,
£200 already, Jermaine. You're happy?
Exactly. I've got 200 quid. I'm top of the charts. By the end of this week, I'll be mid-table, I reckon.
I'm gonna be
and then I'll kick on again next week.
I'm gonna take you over. I'm buzzing. Can't wait.
You've got such a strong side. Oh my god!
I need the legs to fall off the snooker table.
Guys, thank you very much for your time, and we'll connect again next week. Okay.
Okay then, guys. All the best, guys. Well
Cheers.
done.
Have a good week.
Have a good
See you
week.
later.
See you later.
We'll be doing this for 5 weeks, and the ex-pro with the most money at the end of it will be able to give it to a charity of their choice. Go to virginbet.com for full terms. 18 plus, please bet responsibly. BeGambleAware.org.